Sweet to see you all.
Maybe we go into this inward space. Let ourselves find that place of relaxation. Find that place of this present moment. Just take some nice deep breaths. Maybe a couple more. Just coming into this moment. And letting this moment tell you what is here. Letting this moment tell you what feelings are here being felt. And then simply allowing whatever is here to be as it is.
Today's lesson in Course in Miracles is very profound. We can allow that idea right now. It's my salvation comes from me. You can just allow yourself to take that idea in. Your salvation can only come from within your own mind. And in this lesson, Jesus encourages us to take a look at what other places have we tried to use for salvation. Other people, situations, possessions, or self-concepts. Being a good person, being liked or being likable. Being professional, being in any certain way. While we meditate now, we can just take a look at the different places we have placed salvation. And as we look at them, we can also let them go. Salvation cannot come from any of those places, or people, or self-concepts, or things. It comes only from within. And our godlike mind will come to awareness. Allow this inner expansion, presence, the light. Be all that you are. And you can allow yourself to sink a bit deeper. Let go again of any thoughts. It's beautiful to meditate together and find the inner stillness. And it's very confident to say, my salvation comes from me. And it's Christ confidence. A helpful confidence to have. To find that inner strength. It doesn't come from a person, self-concept. It comes from the truth. Truth is really very lovely. And loving. Always present. Always peaceful. You can come back from the meditation. It's optional. You can stay back in meditation if you like. Allowing, being present is really all that you need. It's so healing. To not let any past or future thoughts or worries enter the mind. You can invite the present as an experience. And if the mind says that there is some kind of obstacle, experiencing it, just look at that and just expose it to your own mind, expose it to yourself and to the Holy Spirit. The ego mind likes to make big obstacles, saying that there are certain obstacles that are impossible to undo. Or maybe it even says that you are an obstacle. The self, the little self. And indeed it is, if you believe that's who you are. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to fix it. You don't have to fix the little self. Just take it and hand it over. Holy Spirit likes to take it. You just say, hey, here it is. Spirit says, thanks. Take care of that one. Give it to me. Release it. Keep releasing it. And we like talking with you too. So if there's something you want to talk about, we're very open.
Patricia.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi there.
Since last Thursday, I think. Jenny, you were missing. You were playing in the rain.
Yeah, I just got back in.
Just kidding. No, it's just there were a lot of fear. And Barret asked me, told me to question myself, like where is it that I fear coming up? And I've done quite a bit of work with it, so I just want to put it on the altar.
Beautiful.
Okay, anytime I go, example, custom officer. Okay, so you know when you're traveling, you have to go to any international border. Just for the thought of just asking me, well, what's your name, nationality? Like, I'm even afraid when this person is asking me, what is your date of birth? Fear comes up.
Mm.
So, and it's real fear. I just look at, sorry?
Just kidding. I said, no, it's not real fear.
Yeah, I know it's not real. But yeah, I know I don't know it's not real. Sorry. The driver's license office. It seems it's all the same, like government agency, even like I have to, let's say, apply for employment. It seems it's all the same. I remember my going in the divorce court, like the judge was there and it felt so much like the judge was there and I felt like it was like a gun looking at me saying,
So yeah, I think what you're sharing about is, all of it is about the self-concept, like date of birth, name, title, who you are, where you're from, where are you going, what are you doing, why, all those, it's self-concept stuff.
really? Okay.
And being identified as a self-concept is scary. It's fearful. And in this world, it's all about reinforcing that that's what you are, that's who you are. So maybe there is, there is another way here of realizing, okay, you use that, you can use the self-concept and the date of birth and all of it, but it is not who you are. Like there is this invitation to go above it and, trust. And it seems like this is an area for you where there is an opportunity for healing, for releasing the fear. Because you've not done anything wrong, and not anything right. I mean, self-concept, does what it does. It has done many things. But it's not like you're going to be found out, it's not something.
And
But
is it the same thing? Let's say I'm watching The Chosen, and Jesus is walking somewhere, and like the Roman just come in and just say, "Where are you going?" Oh man, just hearing this, it's like, whoa, I'm in fear. Like, I could never watch those movies. Because if you're doing this to Jesus, if somebody is doing this to Jesus, guess what they're gonna do to me, Like a pure being like this. And well, we all know what they did to him. I'm still upset that there is something to be upset that they killed Jesus.
Yeah.
How can we forgive this? Like how?
Yeah, it's almost like a harsh attitude can be like, you're wrong, where are you
Yeah.
going? What is this about? So there must be a belief in wrongness in you, otherwise you wouldn't react. It wouldn't matter how their voice is or what they say to you, what they ask you. There's somehow a belief that you're wrong, that you've done something wrong. And that's just a belief. Across the border recently with a friend here in the community, and it was so lighthearted. Then they asked, "What do you want? Do you want stamp or not? Do you want?" They were smiling, and then we crossed the border again. They didn't even look. They didn't look at the passport. They just let us drive by.
Well, let me tell you, when I get there, if I'm in the car, you want me out of the car.
No, I would love to do this with you.
Usually it doesn't go this way.
No, I would love to do this with you.
Yeah, please, we gotta do this. I'm no matter like if it's gonna take 20 years, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, you've said you've felt trapped. You can't even travel. You can't go anywhere. But maybe there's some very deep fear or memory that you're healing, and you have set it up in a way that you can't travel, can't go anywhere. just because of that fear, but perhaps now you're getting ready to release something here.
Yeah, that's why and also I realize that I want something to be different. I didn't associate, it's easy when you say, let's say I don't like the color of my sweater. Oh, well, like if it was red, I would like it. But I'm doing the same thing with the custom officer, like the custom officer is not supposed to be, hi, how are you doing? Are you having a lovely day? Like that's not the purpose, like, but now I realize this really what I'm saying is like, these people should be different. They should treat me differently. Like, again, it comes back to the same thing. If something was different, I'll be happy.
Mm.
But it didn't.
Salvation coming from outside.
Yeah. To me, it didn't occur to me before Thursday that I was doing this. If everything was different, I'll be happy.
Mhm.
Like like for anything that has to do with government, like I didn't see it that way. It helped me because, and also I have to remember that this is the ego world. It's not real. I'm dreaming and disengage from this, disengage from the ego world.
To face that fear, but yet even today's lesson is really useful for you.
Yes.
Your salvation does not come from how they behave, or from, even you experiencing these things, like whether you cross a border or whatever you do, the source of salvation is with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not abandoned. Even like, let's say go to custom, the worst scenario is they cannot keep you more than 24 hours. It's an international law. I know. So anyhow, and all this time you have to remember that God is with you.
Yeah, we're with you too, and face that fear. You can even allow yourself to sit with it, the scenario, meeting the border control, and just sit through it.
Thank you. And bless you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Patricia. Yeah. Do we have any other shares? Julie?
Before we start, Julie, I just love how specific the healing is. Like you, Patricia, bring up this very specific issue, very specific situation. This is how it works. We need to face the specifics. And Jesus says that in the Course too. He says, you yourself made specifics. And now it is with the specifics we must work. We must look at each of because specifics are different. They're showing differences. And they have a degree of fear, or specialness. It can be special love or special hate or fear. So yeah, so it's very practical. And we have to face all our fears. And we can do it through watching movies. Maybe you, like you said, when you watch Jesus in The Chosen, he's approached by the Romans or he's questioned, the fear comes up for you. It's good. Watch that over and over and over and let it wash. Let the fear wash away, you know. And there could be other movies too.
Yeah, and thank you for saying so. Before I start the movie, I ask Holy Spirit, help me here. My goal is to heal my mind. Whatever is producing this fear, heal it for me. It's my prayer. Yeah.
And at home, you can pause the movie for as long as you need and move through it. You know, it's so practical, so helpful.
Yeah. But sometimes it gets so intense that, and once in a while there's fear coming up, but it has decreased like tremendously, but
Good.
yeah.
Good.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll still keep on going. There's nothing else to do. That's where my freedom lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to Julie. Thank you, Patricia.
Hi.
Hi
Good
there.
to see you. This morning, I just wanted to expose that I feel I'm in what you call an ego backlash. I think, yeah, backlash. Yesterday, I was in a group, and I was supporting people going through hard things, and it was very intense. And I totally forgot the self-concept. I totally, like, I at some point I thought, oh my God, my problems, where are they? And it's like I saw them far away in the little tiny thing over there, and I'm like, oh, wow. You know, and I was testing, like, okay, where is the pain now? Like, wow, there's nothing. It was just, and but it feels like the my inner mind, I mean, spin, ego mind, I don't know what it is. It's just tearing me to pieces now. Like, it's, why did you say that? What do you think you are? What is that? And everything, every details. I could hardly sleep. I am here this morning, and I feel the meditation, and at the same time it's all in the background, tearing apart. Yeah, and having heard, yesterday, oh my God, you are an angel, and I was like, stop this, I don't want to hear this, because I know that it's not me. Like, and I don't know what to do with that. Like, I'm caught up. Yeah, I just can't find the peace right now. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing and lifting it up. It is funny what the ego does, because you were saying the self-concept was far away. You were in a very high state, and you were very helpful, and it was something coming through you. And how funny that is, really, because it wasn't. You didn't do it. It was spirit coming through you. So yeah, so it's good. Believe me, this is common now. I remember a lot, especially a while ago, years ago, when spirit had come through me, and usually the day after, there was so much self-attack, and even asking, what did you say? How could you say that? What, you know, but it was all just some doubt or taking it personally, some belief that the person had done something, you know. But yeah, so even when someone tells you you're an angel and you're really, really helpful, you can even allow that in your mind. You know it was spirit, and you just, you know, give it over, give that praise to spirit. You know, that's the spirit. You know, you don't have to play modest or say no. You know, you can receive it and give it over. You know, just yeah, just trust and release yesterday, right now, even release. It's a new opportunity. And you can be truly helpful now with your thoughts.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah.
I forgot the moment. Yeah, thank you.
Mm. Mm. How are you doing there, Solveig?
At the moment, there's something issue around time. I woke up this morning, I didn't know what to do, and I had a lot of things I could do, and I was just like, I'm not going to do it if it's come from a should. But it brings up a lot of anxiety for me.
Well, that's good. Sounds like you're going through healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel really upset around it.
Yeah. It's a part of your mind. The part of your mind that always likes the should. It's not happy when you let that go. So you get upset because it's part of the self-concept to always should yourself. But now you're releasing that, and then you don't know what happened with time, because you used to control time with should. It feels really good that you're looking at this, letting go of should.
Yeah, I'm just aware how upset I actually am around it. Yeah.
And when you feel restless, frustrated, that's a sure sign that there is healing going on. Take that as a good sign.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
A big
Yeah.
hug, both.
Mhm.
Yeah. 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 Solveig and Peter were over here the other day. We watched the movie Illusion. Really, really good movie. Really beautiful. About choosing love, realizing you can choose love over fear or over self-doubt, like deep self-doubt. That's beautiful. We recorded the talk. It might be coming up soon online. You know, we have podcasts. You can listen to our sessions on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or many different podcasts.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful time to join with you.
Yeah, I remember today's lesson. My salvation comes from me. So when you think salvation comes from something, from being liked or having stuff, or just remind yourself, no, it just comes from within. That's where true safety lies. It doesn't take time to realize that. Thanks for joining in today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big one.
Hugs around the world.
Pick up.
See you again soon.
See you soon.